Hey everybody, it's First Act Friday. Got a cool one here. It's the VW Slash model. It's got a built-in preamp. Let's check her out. Whoa, we got a live one here, guys. This is the First Act VW. It's called the Garage Master. It's a VW edition, okay? In 2006, if you bought a Volkswagen GTI or a Beetle convertible, you'd get one of these with it. And the pick guard, they had like blue, pearloid, and a couple other colors, and those would be specific to the color of the car, so it would match. So you could, when you bought the vehicle, you got this guitar. It's got an embroidered VW case I'm going to show you too. It's a gig bag, but it's still pretty cool. This has got these First Act humbuckers in it. I don't know what these are, guys, but they got a lot of beef and a lot of power. So what they did, you could plug this guitar into the car, right into the radio. It had a 20-foot cord that come with it. And you'd put the radio on auxiliary, blast, open all your doors up, plug this in, and you're rocking. Yeah, it was kind of a novelty, but it's actually a pretty nice guitar, really, all in all. It plays nice, it sounds good. So they put this boost circuit in here. It's just a preamp boost to give it some more oomph. And it's got a little distortion circuit in there. I'm playing clean right now. You snap this button on and you got distortion. Now you can control the distortion. And it's got its own volume. This is tone. There's two switches in between the volume and tone. And what these do, it's a treble cut and a bass boost, I think. Flip it down. So one slider is the boost and treble cut, and the other one is just on-off between the distorted circuit and the clean one. So I'm on clean, I'll hit this one. I was on the dirty one here. Snap that one down, and it's clean. And the boost, the treble boost and cut work on the clean channel as well, which is pretty cool. So you got a volume and a tone, and this is a separate volume for this preamp boost. So when you shut that off, it's just clean. I was on the bridge pickup there. Here's both. Okay, let's go to just the neck here. They got a lot of bacon in there, I'll tell you. They're really loud and stuff. Okay, so let's throw this up on the bench. There's some pretty cool stuff going on with this one. Really, really cool, actually. Okay, let's throw her on the bench, guys, and take a peek. Okay, guys, here we are. We got the First Act Garage Master, this is called. And as you can see, it's got VW on the knobs. Here's that circuit I was telling you about. When you switch that up, you got a distortion circuit, and it boosts the signal quite a bit. And this one is a treble cut boost, a treble boost bass cut, and this is just on and off between the distortion circuit and the clean circuit. And this will also turn that on, and if you shut it off, it's clean. But they get another switch here that will do the same thing, basically. So here we go. We got a three-way up here, right? And as I told you before, the pick guards were designed to match the car that you bought. So whatever color you bought, that's what the pick guards would look like. They had like 4 different color options, I think. So we got, you know, an ABR style. This is kind of different how the strings are anchored. Never quite really seen one of those before, but it has these, First Act puts these in a lot of their guitars, and I don't know what these are, but they do sound good. Adjustable poles on both, just on the outsides. It's got a nice rosewood neck, feels good. The frets are even nice. I mean, this is a little cut above your normal First Act, I think. And there's the Slash logo in there. Okay, let's flip it over and take a peek. Okay, guys, this is the back. It's got a little chip in it. This isn't my guitar, by the way. This is on loan from my cousin, who's also, he collects guitars and stuff too, and buys and sells. So thanks, Ben, for letting me use this for the video. Now, this is pretty typical of most First Acts, how the string, there's usually a big brass block in there, and that's where your string through goes. And this will come out too if you want it to. That's where your 9-volt battery goes in there. Okay. Now, that number, okay, it's even stamped VW, right, on the plate, the neck plate. That number right there matches the VIN number, or the vehicle identification number, that this guitar came with, which is kind of neat, really. The tuners, you know, they're actually pretty decent for, or I should say better than usual with a First Act. They usually have pretty cheap tuners, but I don't know what those 2 holes are for. Still haven't quite figured that out. You know, it's got a nice neck. It's a scarf joint, as you can see right there. It's maple. I mean, honestly, it's a cool guitar. It has a cool shape. And it sounds really nice, really. I mean, and plays nice. My cousin bought this really reasonable. I'm not going to disclose the numbers, but it was it was a great deal. I want to show you the gig bag too. Let's take a check on that. Okay, so this is the gig bag that came with it, which is pretty cool that they still had it in the original bag. It's embroidered VW right on the bag, First Act. Kind of cool, really. I mean, it's different. I don't know how many of these they made, but I think they did that for at least a year. So what happened, you know, eventually a lot of people bought these cars and never played guitar, and now they're showing up in, you know, yard sales, Goodwills, that kind of thing. 2006, I'm sure most of the cars are probably gone by. The guitars are outlasting the cars, which is cool. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for checking this one out. This is a pretty fun guitar, honestly. If you ever see one, I think it might be a good idea to grab these, really. My honest opinion, I think they may become collectible here soon. You know, God forbid anything ever happened to Slash, but if anything did, these will definitely be worth more money. Okay, guys, hang in there. I'll be posting some more vids here pretty soon, hopefully, and get something neat out and fun to look at. Okie doke, we'll see you soon. Be good.